Hello lovelies, welcome to another vlog. You may hear Jack crunching his bone behind us. It's a very good bone. It's a no hide bone. No bleach, no synthetics, no preservatives. That's how we like our stuff, anything we ingest. And we'll be getting onto something very similar for us humans in a minute. But just to let you know, sorry I'm looking so terribly serious, but I do need to be able to read on this one, but just to hopefully encourage you to enjoy and watch the whole vlog till the end. We're back in Lanzarote. It's all about health, not weight loss, although I did lose an inch off my waist. So I share with you what I did out there because I treated it very much like a retreat, but a hell of a lot cheaper. So we'll go into what exercise I did, what treatments I had, what I enjoyed doing, and I made friends with another woman who was recovering from COVID. So we still went out, we still had fun, I still had cava and chocolate, but more of that in a bit. But first, because this is all about health and not weight, this is a product, a powder, a green powder I should call it, called AG1 by Athletic Greens. I'm sure you've heard of it. I hear of Athletic Greens every time I listen to a podcast it's mentioned. This is something I actually have regularly bought myself over the years because with my nutritionist hat on, and with my decluttering hat on, it's something that replaces all those supplements I used to take, and everything is in one little scoop. I'll go through the list of ingredients in a minute. And there's a special offer for you. With your first order, you obviously get the powder itself. Lovely scoop. You also have this beautiful canister to put it in, keep it cool. But you also get 5 travel sachets free, which they sent me the products and they arrived literally the day I was going to Lanzarote. So I had sachets to take with me to get all my micronutrients and vitamins and minerals in one little scoop. So this is what I love, really handy, love them. As well as the travel sachets, you also get a free year's supply of vitamin D, have to check this, 3K2. Don't know what that means, but I'm sure it's very strong and it's terribly important for you because we slap 50 factor on all over our bodies if we're sensible. So we're not getting vitamin D from the sun as much as we used to. And also we now know it really helps support immunity. So I need 1 drop now. So in each tasty, and you get this, obviously, you need something to put it in. So in each tasty scoop, and I'm going to do this while I talk to you, there are 75 vitamins and minerals and a whole load of food sourced ingredients, which are packed full of micronutrients. And apart from that, it tastes really good. So everything, I will read you what's on the packet, but everything that your body needs, and let's face it, we're not always on an absolutely perfect diet. So 1 scoop, and then I'll show you how delicious it is. This, yes, most importantly, it supports AG1, 1 scoop, supports your energy. My energy levels definitely improved when I was away. My sleep improved. Your immunity, it supports your immunity and your digestion because of the stuff that's in it, like probiotics. It helps gut health, digestion, body's normal detox process. I wonder if that's why I got a cold, AG1. Because as a nutritionist, I always look upon a light cold that comes out of nowhere as the body doing a little bit of a detox. Supports brain function, hormone function, liver function. Obviously, if you are pregnant or worried about anything that I've suggested taking, like vitamin D, do check with a health professional first. But I know you're all very sensible who watch me. Yes, anyway, everything you could possibly need 1 scoop, good to go, and I need it now, actually. Oh, and I always have it on an empty stomach because you will absorb more of the nutrients. Delicious. It is delicious. You can drink it. Another thing I noticed, because you know I do intermittent fasting, if I had one of these, 8 to 12 ounces, if I had one of these well before a meal, before my first meal, I would break my fast with this. I wasn't hungry for a long time. So it definitely gives your body that little kick it needs to get on with the day. I had one of these either before yoga or Pilates, as you'll see, or straight after. So that's my top tip for this week. There is a wonderful special offer, link below, as I said, and then you can make your first order, claim your year's supply of vitamin D and your travel packs. I love these, because look, they just go into the suitcase beautifully. Right, so back to Lanzarote. Obviously it was a holiday, but as I said, I was treating it very much as a much cheaper health spa, because as well as having my green juice every day, I think I mentioned before, and for those who didn't see the first time I went to Lanzarote in February, the food at the hotel, the price included breakfast and lunch or dinner. Oh my God, the food. I literally ate at least 4 to 6 vegetables with every single meal. So have a look at this. Talk about eating healthily. I had no sugar apart from the sugar in dark chocolates that they insisted on leaving in my room at night, and cava, which I didn't drink every night.
I have to wear a mask in the restaurant, so I'm just going to show you the amazing buffet. This is what I'm having for lunch. Quick whiz round because it really is awesome.
Now, although I had a wonderful time on the beach, snoozing under a parasol and reading, I mean, that is a real holiday, isn't it? And that's what you do at a health retreat, slapping on the factor 50. Oh, and swimming in the actual sea. It was cold, but I just sort of Wim Hof and got on with it. But the weather was very, very, very mixed. And some days were quite chilly in the mornings. So what I did was to take myself off to the many facilities in my hotel and at another hotel across the street. So have a look at what I got up to there.
What else do you do on a chilly day apart from walking and reading and snoozing and eating? You go and get a facial. I'm at the hotel next door, so I'll give you a little tour in a bit. It's called the Yaiza Princess and it's 5-star, and a friend of mine wants to stay here, so I shall try out one of their treatments and report back. It's not as luxurious as you would expect for a 5-star hotel spa. The towels are really not as good as my hotel. However, I had one of the best. It was a lifting, massaging facial and neck and back massage. It was basically a massage, face, neck and shoulders. Oh my God. It was nearly an hour for like 50. Unbelievable. Worth every penny. And now I get to use the special bath, sauna, steam, Turkish bath. And you can do that as a guest for €15 and spend as long as you like here. Obviously, it's included if you have a treatment. So, how do I look? Oh, it's all looking very sharp, isn't it? Dr. Ahmed, I hope, will thoroughly approve. Anyway, I'll show you a little bit of what's here. I'm going to use the Turkish bath, and then I'm going to get into the coolish, how do you pronounce it? Thalasso mineral salty waters, healing. And then they have these wonderful taps that massage your neck, so I obviously won't be able to record that. Honestly, apart from the chocolates and cava they put in my room, and I occasionally drink and eat, this really is like a retreat. I'm loving it. Oh, and I've met a friend who's also treating this as a health holiday because she's recovering from COVID. So watch this space. Oh, it sort of looks like a Turkish bath. I don't know what you do there. You obviously won't be able to see anything. Oh, well, look, isn't that amazing? Oh, nice. All to myself. Right, poor camera. Did I tell you there's also a sauna? Forgot to tell you that bit. Look at this. So, and there's a shower, so I can do a Wim Hof cold shower. I think having the doors open is a little bit unnecessary on a chilly day like today, but I'm going to get in and get more massages on my neck and shoulders. God, I feel great. My own hotel also has a gym, of course, as well as almost daily Pilates, stretching or yoga classes. Big bonus for me. And they've also got sauna and steam. So I've been enjoying the steam room, not much to see there, on cloudy days, and then having a Wim Hof cold shower. I'm up to 30 seconds a day. What a difference that makes, getting it on the head. If you don't mind blow drying your hair every day, then that's obviously better, but the next best thing for me is to wear a shower cap. I've still got it slightly wet, but who cares on holiday? So I feel so energized. The man is a genius, the Iceman. Yes, I will be doing this daily, as well as my 16/8 intermittent fasting. I'm finding it really easy, and my minimum of 10 to 15,000 steps a day. So that was very health spa-ish, wasn't it? And honestly, when you think how much a health spa in the UK or in the US or wherever you're watching this, how much that costs for 9 days, which is ostensibly how long I had there. Oh my goodness, mine was so reasonable in comparison, as well as being able to enjoy live music some nights and markets twice a week. That's why I went back to the same hotel that I'd been to with the girlies in February. But this time, apart from the cava and chocolates, to get really fit. Right, walking. Oh my God, I walked so much that because it was cooler than I expected, it was cooler than February in some cases. So I took to power walking as much as possible. My new friend I made there also had terrible blisters when I first met her. So what I did was at least, well, I'm going to say 10,000 steps a day, but it wasn't. It was more like 15,000 steps a day, because you forget when you haven't got household stuff to do, you're walking all the time, walking to the beach, walking back from the beach, walking to the market, walking back. Hola, I've been on a bit of a hike. Well worth coming. I found a beach that I meant to find last time. I'll give you a quick look. It's called Flamingo Beach. It's a bit of a trek from Playa Dorado, where I am. But worth it. No, so worth it. And I also went to the port quite a few times, including
going to the port to catch a ferry to go to Fuerteventura, which you saw last week. But what I didn't tell you was that it's a very long walk. It's a good, I think it's about 40-minute walk from the hotel to the port where the ferries go, which is fine. I mean, I love walking. But what nobody told me was that you need a passport or a driving license as a foot passenger to go on the ferry. It's some sort of safety thing. It's nothing to do with COVID. It's a safety thing. So I walked having woken up at 6 because I was so excited. I got all the way there and had to go all the way back, and then poodled about a bit, and then all the way back again 2 hours later. So I did a total of 25,000 steps that day. So no wonder I lost weight. I do weights a lot I do a class online at home, as well as Pilates and yoga. But I didn't really want to use the gym in the hotel. I prefer being outside if I'm going to do exercise, especially in a warm climate. So I did enjoy the little mini gym that they have on the beach. It's just gorgeous because you've got all the machines you need and you just do this. You can see me or hear me pumping away or doing that or using the legs. And you've got the most beautiful view. So that was a non-brainer. As far as I didn't diet at all, I hate dieting, you know I do. I don't count calories, I never have done. What I did do was cut the carbs right down, not that I eat much anyway, the cava right down. The chocolates were like 2 little ones every night that they put on my pillow, which I couldn't resist. Everything else, they kept leaving me things in the room to eat. So everything else I took to the reception and shared with the staff, all the housekeepers, because I really didn't want to put on weight. Even though this isn't about weight, it's all about health. And that's about it. So I think this is a much shorter vlog than usual. Apologies. But if you want to ask anything at all, don't forget I trained as a nutritionist. I don't practice anymore, but I do know my onions. But I did, the thing that I think was the single thing, apart from all those thousands of steps each day, I think the single thing that really helped me was that I'm now doing 16/8 intermittent fasting. Now, again, do talk to your doctor if you're under any medication at all or have any health issues. Don't go by what I do. I'm doing it because it suits me, but I'm sure you've heard about intermittent fasting. But what I did find was a little table, I don't know where I got it from, telling you, you know, if you've got baby fat, you should do it for so many hours, and if it's middle-aged spread, do it for so many hours. I can't really put it up because I don't own the copyright. But basically, as most of you are nearer my age than the baby age, I did find that I used to do 14, 10. I can't remember. I get so confused. But the post-menopause fat, and that's why I go on about it, because this is the dangerous bit, this. But look how much it's better. I mean, I just still need to get rid of that bit, but it's so much better. And that is due to intermittent fasting, because this little diagram showed that if you're postmenopausal, sorry, I'm still full of colds. If you're postmenopausal, you need to do 16/8. Now that sounds incredibly difficult. You eat for only 8 hours in an 8-hour window. And you obviously don't eat whatever you like. You don't go and stuff with Big Macs and double fries and things like that. But you don't have to starve yourself either. I eat what I like and I eat whenever I'm hungry. I just try and keep it healthy. As I said, I had cava and chocolates nearly every day and I still lost weight. But 16/8 is so good. All fasting, I was taught this my first week training as a nutritionist. All fasting is incredibly good for your health. Forget the losing weight. It's very good for the health, and I'm sure you know that. It's a bit like a car service. You're giving your body a chance to, you know, just the cells get to work and clear the debris and just make you healthier and more full of energy, she says, still full of snotty cold. But it is important, but as I said, do check with a health professional if you're at all worried. But it's something that I've been doing for ages. But the 16-8 I find incredibly easy. I did it on holiday, easy peasy. I chose to not have breakfast because I'm not a big breakfast person anyway. Lots of water, obviously my coffee. You can have black coffee, that's not breaking, or black tea, that's not breaking a fast. Putting milk and sugar is breaking the fast. So lots of water and black tea or black coffee is allowed, and that's it. And then I would have lunch or brunch or athletic greens at 12 o'clock. So I skipped breakfast most mornings, and you don't need to do it 7 days a week. I think I did it 5 days a week, but I'd have lunch brunch at 12 o'clock and then something mid-afternoon, nuts, yogurt, whatever, and an early dinner. But you can eat what you like and drink up to 8 o'clock. That's what I chose to do. My eating window was 12 to 8. Yours could be 11 to 7 or 10 to 6. But you have nothing after that except water. And that's a tricky bit when you're on holiday. And thank God I met this woman who also didn't want to drink, because we went to a live gig and it's a bar and obviously everyone's drinking. And but it was well past 8. It was 9:30, 10, quarter to 10 at night. Ooh, wild women. And we both had water, with fizzy water. It was delicious. God, I must sound boring, but I came back feeling and looking so well. Everyone's commenting on how well I look. So I'm sure it's something to do with all the aforementioned. I do hope I've covered everything for you. I do hope you don't think I'm the most boring person in the world going on a... Well, it was my little health retreat, and I would do it again. I would much rather go to Lanzarote and have that lovely, despite the changeable weather. It was still warm on the last night. I was wandering around town and I went to a gig again. At 9:30 at night, went to the pharmacy. All I had on was a denim jacket and a t-shirt. I mean, I rarely can do that on the coast in the UK, even in the middle of summer. So I'd rather go there for my retreat and, just do it gently. That's the way all health regimes should go. So I hope I'm not emphasising the diet bit too much. It's more about getting more energy. Oh, there's Jack getting up. What's he doing? He's playing with his bone. So that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching. Do keep in touch. Do let me know, even though it's not movie review day. Let me know what you're watching. Let me know what you're reading. I'm going to see Russell Brand in Bath next week, so I'll be away for a few days. So there probably won't be a vlog next Sunday. I do apologise. So please forgive me if there isn't, but there will be one very soon after, I promise. And I'll share what I get up to in Bath with you. Okay, see you soon, my lovelies. Thank you for watching.